What is going on, Michiana beer reviewers?
Why is Pete in here?
Because he's...
Listen, we love Blondie. We love Blondie.
You love Blondie?
Pete's pretty magical, so we're just going to hang on to him.
We got another guy back here, too.
Thanks, Christian.
But most importantly, we have Katherine from CopperHop here, and we are at South Bend Brew Works currently. We're here with Rock 97.7 for the legendary brew review. You missed it. It's over. But you wanted to do a beer review with us, and then we'll tell them why afterwards.
Absolutely. I wanted to review this delicious beer. It's called Smokonuts. It is the smoked coconut porter with espresso from South Bend Brew Works. That's right, South Bend Brew Works.
That's where we're at.
Ta-da! Anyway, it is a delicious beer. As you can see, the color is gorgeous. The head is not as thick as you would think, but a porter generally doesn't have a very thick head, and that's from the coconut. That's from the coconut oil from the actual coconut that they put in the beer. So it's still a delicious, amazing beer. But go ahead. Did you want to say anything else about it?
No, I mean, you were doing a great job. I
didn't know if you were finished.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you done, Uncle Dave? No, I mean, that's what we asked Uncle Dave. Sorry.
I love you, Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave, are you done?
Yes, I am.
All right, so we got to give this nose first. And I definitely get the coconut.
And the espresso. I smell that immediately.
And I also get the smoked.
Yeah, there's some smoky in there, too.
Indeed.
I pick up just a little bit of chocolate as well. So I get a chocolatey coconut flavor.
And I think that's probably from the espresso.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
All right.
It's a little intense.
Look at Katherine putting you in your place.
I know.
Cheers.
Right?
Cheers.
I like that.
Cheers, Brew Crew.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know you like it.
Oh, I love that. The espresso is awesome in it. So, yeah, magic. That's a great word.
It is.
It is. You know what? I tell you what. Most of the time, I don't like smoked porters.
That
don't.
espresso and that coconut kind of smooths it out, so it's not bitter. That smoked bitterness, you know what I mean?
Right.
Almost like burnt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
not house
coconut.
Right.
The coconut takes a little bit off that smoke because it's all in the aftertaste to me. I don't
Smooth
get
on the back
anything.
end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Smooth and coconutty.
Yep.
This is a summer porter.
And it's delicious because it looks dark, but it's not heavy. So it's a porter is a nice beer to have in the summertime if you like dark beers because it's not super heavy and thick. It still gives you that lighter flavor to it, but it's not weighing you down. So, yeah, absolutely. It's delicious.
Actually, I was going to say it gives you full flavor, but the mouthfeel is light.
Yep.
Indeed.
That's what I love about it.
That mouthfeel is light.
Exactly.
It is good.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know the ABV on this one?
Negative Ghost Rider. Don't know.
5.8.
Oh.
It's a 5.8, so it's not a heavy. It's not a 7 or a 9. So it's a good easy beer.
Yeah, no, you could drink several of these next to the campfire in the evening.
Or hanging out right here on the patio.
When you're thinking of the islands, you've got the coconut. When you're thinking of the islands and you think of the espresso, like Kona Brew beer or Brew coffee, this is hitting it on all notes.
I agree. And then
I'm thinking breakfast.
Would that be a good beer?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Brunch beer.
A brunch beer. For sure in the summer.
Absolutely.
The maltiness through the center of the tongue is absolutely delightful. Just adds this beer. This is excellent beer. Great choice.
Well-rounded. It's delicious. And Steve has just knocked it out of the park.
Unbelievable balance. So, yeah, absolutely good beer. So, time to score it. You know how we score it. So, 0 to 10.
I'm going to give this a 9 too because to me this is it's summertime is coming and I'm a dark beer girl, but I don't want something super heavy. This I can drink all summer long and not be hurt. It's magic. I love it. It's good. It's good stuff.
All right. Thad, where you at?
Man, I'm really close. I'm at 9.1, and it's exact same reasons. Dark and malty guy. Summer's coming up. Light mouthfeel. I can drink this. Sitting right here on the patio in the sun. It's awesome.
I was right there with you at 9.1 because I don't like toasted marshmallows. So while the kids are toasting the marshmallows, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. So we got Pete behind us. So
Indeed.
I'm always lower than what you guys are, regardless of what it is. So I'm at 8.5, so that's still really good. And for the same reason, delicious beer, light mouthfeel. you wouldn't think that you'd want to drink this on a nice warm summer day, but you would.
It's light enough, yep.
Yeah. It's tropical.
Yes,
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Taking me to the island.
And as a malty guy, I don't want overly tropical, but this hits it. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Catherine. So there's another reason we were talking about this is there is a new charm for CopperHop coming to South Bend Brew Werks.
South Bend Brew Werks is working on getting their custom charm. So if you see their logo on the cup, there's a logo right there. So we're going to be doing their logo for them, their custom logo. Look for that to be coming out this summer. And it's a good reason to come back, try the beer, and get yourself another charm. So
That's right.
There you
So
go.
the beer trail.
Beer Trail. CopperHop is a beer trail. We have about 6 locations in the Michiana, South Bend area. We have 56 locations across the country. Check out CopperHopUSA.com. And Michiana Beer Reviewers are one of our best partners, so please check out their beer reviews. Thank you.
You make me feel special.
you.
You can also find
love
them
you
on
too.
Facebook. Just look up CopperHop on Facebook. And check us out on all our social medias as well, because we're on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Am I missing something? Snapchat we're trying out, but it's hard. It's mostly pictures of me. Nobody wants to see that. So.
Hey, Christian, everybody wants to see that beard.
Yeah.
Pete.
Even Pete is a member
Look at that.
of his,
Taste the radio.
of his Snapchat fans, so there you go.
I don't think he's following me, but that was nice of him to
He
say.
will tonight. He will tonight.
All right, Brew Crew, so that's going to do it. This is Catherine from CopperHop.
you,
Look them
guys.
up and also get involved. I only have 13 CopperHops, so I need to pick it up.
Hey, make that happen. It's not hard. It's beer. It's beer, people. It's not hard.
We're beer people.
We are all beer people.
We are beer people.
We are beer people.
So, yeah, check these guys out. Check us out. We have one more beer review today.
Yep, we do.
And
so
then-
it's going to be a special. Check it out on YouTube on Sunday. We're going to be posting every Sunday on YouTube in the Beer Tube, what we call it, mBR Beer Tube on YouTube.
Yep, that's perfect. Well, thank you guys. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, guys. What is going on? It is Thad and Christian from Michiana Beer Reviewers, and we're hanging out with some homebrewers. So, they brought us some great beer, and we want to know about it.
Yep, we sure do. But first, let's meet everybody. One of our favorite homebrewers is Brandon, but he's also not going to be a homebrewer much longer. Niles Brewing Company. Brandon, thanks for joining us for this review.
It's a pleasure to be here. We should have an announcement here pretty soon.
I like it. I like it. He's going to get me a free hat.
Yeah,
Or
I mean
three.
I'm gonna get a free pullover. So I mean,
Oh, all right. All right, wow. Let's see. That backfired a little bit.
Oh, no, that can happen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. All right. Mick, tell us more.
So, yeah, this is the beer. I call it the Party Animal. This is the debut, actually. This is the first iteration. It's an IPA, a Midwest American IPA using all the C hops. I grew them myself right here, less than a mile away from where we're standing here at South Bend Brew Werks. If you haven't yet, come out, try their Monday IPA. It's absolutely fantastic. The Mondays can wait. I highly recommend it. But yes, again, I use all the C's, so Chinook, Cascade, and Centennial.
You were called the mastermind of this, and you even grew the hops, right?
I did grow the hops. Like I said, less than a mile where we're standing, just across the river here from South Bend Brew Werks, right near downtown South Bend. I grew them all myself. Again, Chinook, Cascade, Centennial. We can talk a little more, but I think first let's try our man.
Well, we got one more person to meet.
Yeah, we
Of
got.
course, I apologize. Yeah, of course, my associate.
So,
Yourself.
my name is Anvil. I am a friend and a neighbor of Mick's, and he actually invited me and said, "Hey, would you like to brew some beer?" I have this is my first experience, and I was literally the helping hand. I mean, he had the recipe in his brain. He knew what needed
helps
to
a
be
lot.
done, needed an extra hand, and it was a great experience seeing firsthand what it takes
done
to
it without you, buddy.
what it takes to make a beer. Because as a consumer, I show up here all the time and there, I'm just like, order this, not realizing actually the process.
Yeah.
That it takes to brew a beer. It's not just like whatever. So
Right. So that's totally what Chris and I do.
yeah.
We show up.
We just show
Right.
up. Yeah.
We do. We show up, and
But-
we have no problem with that
But
because
we've been invited to
We
help
have.
brew a couple beers.
and that's
One
coming.
by Steve. It's coming, so hear
coming.
more. One by Brandon, but he doesn't know it yet.
Right. Well, and one by Rick.
And
At
one by
Studebaker.
Rick. Yep, at
So.
Studebaker. So we're going to get to experience a little bit of this. And B, you're animal. So because we're going to do whatever is asked of us because we're more of consumers than brewers.
Hey, that's fine, buddy. So let's consume.
All right, let's consume.
Cheers.
Well,
First, we got to give it a look.
Slancha and salud.
wait, hold on.
All right.
So, since you're on our page,
Of course.
let's look at the beer.
I was going to say, of course. Before we drink, we
So-
always got to look.
Clear. It's got a
So, I love the golden color
little
on
bit
that.
of a malty smell to it.
Otherwise, very basic malt bill. 2-row pale. Again, the caramel crystal 35, and a little bit of dextrin just to kind of give it that really nice mouthfeel. But that's where you're getting the color, like that nice, like golden.
And the ABV
You know,
on this again was
6.8.
Okay. So, it looks like a little off-white head.
Yep.
So,
Get an aroma, yeah.
oh, that's good. Oh,
That is citrusy.
little citrusy, a little piney.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Smells good.
I get some dinks. What?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
The first thing that jumps
What's
into my
the-
head is green. I smell some greenness to it, but the citrus is what hits me first.
These hops were grown and dried, maybe sitting, in my refrigerator for 2-3 months, not much longer than that. It doesn't get much fresher.
sound on it.
This is fresh. How long ago did you brew it?
About a month ago.
Oh, so this is fresh.
Yeah.
So it's fresh.
Yeah, very fresh.
Now it's time to try it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, guys. Hey, slancha, salud.
Oh man. So that did not hit me with the hops like I expected.
No.
I thought you were gonna hop head me here.
It's very balanced, right?
Absolutely. So I thought I was going to get hop-headed here and just knocked back by the bitters and the hops. The bitters are actually super low on this to me. Drinks a little bit, very smooth, nice light body. I like the citrus to it, but I also pick up the malts.
Thank you. Yeah.
got a
That's
caramel
what we were
finish,
going
too.
for, definitely.
It's smooth at the end.
Something just easily approachable, that you want to just sip on this
you
all
getting any
afternoon
dankness out of that,
on your patio, especially as the weather's
I'm
turning
getting
here.
more
That
of the
was kind of the
caramel.
idea with this one.
No, it's a summer beer for sure.
Yeah. And again, all the hops I grew, so that was the other reason. I just had all these crops that I grew, and it's like, let's use these. Let's make a nice, easy, refreshing summer beer.
Dad, what do you think?
Man, I like the little citrus up front. I do get a little caramel right at the back, and it's smooth. For a home brew, this is awesome.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. It really does.
I like it. So we don't always score a beer in front of the brewer, but I think we're going to go for it. We won't ask you to score. We may ask you to score, though, all right? So we have a real brewer here behind us. Thad and I are consumers. We got an assistant and the brewer. I'm going to be at a solid 8-1 on this.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
I'm jazzed, man.
Brandon, what do you got?
I agreed with your description of it. I'm going to go with a 7.9. Still a solid score.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed it a lot. I think for it being 6.8, you said, right? For ABV. Doesn't drink like a 6.8, so it's something that kind of sneaks up on you. I enjoyed it a lot. Yep. Cheers. Good job.
Cheers.
Nice, very nice. Thad, what do you got?
Man, I'm a great 7.8 too.
Yeah.
It's a great beer. You're right. ABVs. The dankness after the smell went away, but I love the citrus and the caramel at the end. So great stuff.
Thanks a lot, guys.
You want to score it?
Absolutely. Of course, I'm gonna give it an 11.
It goes up to 11.
I'm a salesman, okay? You guys want this? No, I don't know. All realistically, I would say, I've had so many beers. Giving it a solid 8, I think it's a big win.
Nice.
All the way through.
Nice. Very solid brew.
I think that it sneaks up on you. Him and I stayed up last night drinking
gotta tell
half a
this.
growler, and it was just like after a while that 6 point.
Oh, it does,
Sneaks up
man.
on you. All summer we're just like, oh man, whoa, okay, we probably should slow down this one. Like,
This was the summer beer, and it's like, man,
it tastes like
it's
candy.
almost a little
It just
heavier
flips
than I
on you.
wanted for my summer beer, but
Yeah.
hey, I like it, man. I'm not
It's
gonna
the
fight it.
party animal.
Well, cool. Thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be a YouTube special, so you're only seeing that here. So on YouTube, as part of our Rock 97.7's Legendary Brew Review weekend or week. Thank you so much for joining us, Mick.
Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you having me on here. Thanks for trying my beer. I'm happy to share it.
And we look forward to seeing more of you guys on the community side of the Michiana Beer Reviewers Facebook page.
Yeah.
You will.
And seriously, hit us up when you got a different beer to go.
I will. Soon enough.
So, all right, guys. All right, it's time to get out.
Cheers to you, Thad.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I killed mine,
Hey,
so.
I'll take that
Cheers,
back.
cheers.
That means it's a good beer.
What is going on, Brew Crew? Christian and Thad here. We got Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave. Happy birthday.
Dave. Happy birthday, Uncle Dave. Thank you so much for working the camera all day at the South Bend Brew Works with Legendary Rock and the Legendary Brew Review. And then we're joined by Custom Pete.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here for you, buddy.
He is my Snoop Dogg. And I love Pete.
I would hope so. Yeah, I would hope so.
And we have one last review to do here to feature for our Sunday here on the Beer Tube, on the Michiana Beer Reviewers Beer Tube on YouTube. So, what do we got, Thad?
Actually, a few things we've never done at South Bend Brew Works is they're staples.
That's true.
So, talking with Steve, we're going to start with the 9i.
Okay.
So it's a black IPA, comes in at 6.7 ABV, 80 IBUs.
Oh.
So
When you
the
handed
biggest-
this to me, I didn't think black IPA. I was thinking porter.
Right.
and
You would
see
assume.
that's the biggest thing he told me is people don't drink it because it's dark. His IPA drinkers don't drink it because it's dark.
Well, we all like dark.
Yes,
Right?
we do.
Yeah,
Well-
dark and malty, but it's an IPA.
It's an IPA, so let's check it out.
So to me, it looks like a porter. It's a deep dark brown with a light tan head or maybe an off-white head on it. I'm gonna go light tan.
Right. Well, and then, you know what? 80 IBUs kind of scares me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, IBUs doesn't really tell you how much bitter there is in the beer. It's just a general. There are some that are no. There
you're
are
right,
some.
you're right.
There
you're
are
right.
some that are more bitter than they should be for the ABV that they are.
So Steve told me
Or
one
ABU,
time,
My bad.
early on in our Michiana Beer Reviewers, Steve said to me, he goes, well, there's IBUs, and that's the International Bitter Unit. And he goes, then there's actual IBU, how you taste it and what that tastes like. And that's what gets you off on IBUs, is the fact that the actual IBU, what you taste, doesn't match up with that International Bitter Unit. We got the homebrewer here.
That's right. So it's just a matter of whether, like you said, it's a calculated IBU, but the actual just depends. I mean, depends on how the hops are added. Are they boiled or are they dry hopped? So, and then what I find is when you dry hop a beer with, you don't get as much bitterness. You get more of the aroma, but not the actual attack on your tongue.
So it's a great segue because what I smell when I smell this beer is IPA.
Yes,
it's
for sure.
citrus.
For sure. It's
Oh,
citrus
yeah.
like crazy.
It's hops.
Yep.
Piney.
Yep. Piney. Floral.
I get the floral,
Yep.
the pine, maybe a little bit of grapefruit.
Yep. All that. I'm gonna drink it.
Time to taste it.
Cheers.
All right, don't cheers there.
My bad.
All right. Whoa. Whoa. That is all IPA.
It is
If
citrus.
people are passing this up,
Take 2 sips.
if IPA drinkers are passing this up because it's dark, they're making a huge mistake. This has got a
Absolutely.
great bitterness to it. It's got a little citrusness to it.
You would have no idea that this was a dark beer.
No.
If it was dark outside and you took a sip of this, there would be no way you would know that this beer you couldn't see through.
Yeah, no, if you were blindfolded,
Right.
you would say this is a clear yellow beer.
Yep.
I would disagree a little bit because I think I got the maltiness up front first and then the hops.
I mean,
you
you're,
done?
you're wrong, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Go ahead, Uncle Dave.
You saw it. You saw it. You looked at it. You said, it's dark and malty.
It is dark. But I do get the hoppiness there, but it's not. It's balanced.
It is
It's
balanced.
balanced.
You're right. You're right. It
But
is balanced,
I am
and you
tasting
can.
both.
You can pick up the maltiness, but to me, it's quickly washed out by the hops in the back that come back forward.
The smell, first of all, is what gets me. So I'm gonna smell that before I taste it, and then that's gonna prelude my taste to begin with. So,
But at the same time, like you're saying, if this was sitting on the table and someone's like, "Oh, go drink that," I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's dark and malty."
Yeah, right.
And then all of a sudden, I'm gonna
and it's not
immediately hit it, and I'm gonna be like, "Ooh,
It's
citrus."
not.
I mean, it goes citrus, a little bit of maltiness, and then it goes back to the hoppiness, and it is balanced. But there's no way I'd see that.
That's that good skateboarder.
He crashed a little bit, but let's not make fun of him because
All right,
I crashed a lot.
I crashed a lot too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we need to have more
Great.
cameras going on when we're doing this stuff because people are
So
watching
the only
stuff.
person wrong is Uncle Dave, the birthday boy.
Yeah, usually.
You're right. Okay.
Wait, are you done yet?
Both
He's the only
both
homebrewer though.
worlds.
He's the only
You get
homebrewer.
your dark and malty with a lot of hops.
Move this out of the way.
Oh,
Barrel aged brew crew. Yeah, him and Catfish
Yep.
are the barrel aged brew crew.
Yep.
Nobody else.
We don't have anybody else that old.
okay.
Happy birthday, Uncle Dave.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Dave.
Thank you for watching the Michiana Beer Reviewers Beer Tube. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you don't miss the latest uploads every Sunday. Find more of the Michiana Beer Reviewers on all of our social medias. Remember, we say drink beer, have fun, but drinking and driving is never fun. Please drink responsibly. Cheers.